Hello, air signs. Nice to see you here. This is a general reading for the air signs. This is to cover the full moon in Scorpio that's happening on April the 27th. Because it's a general reading, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest. This full moon is a supermoon, which means it's that much closer to the Earth, and responses and reactions in relationships in particular will be heightened, will be more intense, that kind of a thing. Scorpio being the sign of a more subjective sign, it's a fixed sign, and also it delves more into the emotional psychology of life in general. So you may find that, as I say, relationships in particular may be triggered easily emotionally. It may be a good time to journal, take a step back, take a step away if things get amped up at this time. So let's see where we go here for the air signs. Underlying energy, the Three of Pentacles. And the High Priestess. Wow. And here's the Fool showing up. Beautiful new path that you are on, air signs. Certainly wanting to take a leap, being sure of yourself, and tuning into your inner guidance. And externally with the Three of Pentacles, that means that there's people around you who are supporting you and helping you work on this next step, this next endeavor. So we have coming up in your recent past, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, beautiful, and the Nine of Cups. That's wonderful, air signs. Reaching for wish fulfillment, Ten of Pentacles, feeling secure in a family environment perhaps. Page of Pentacles is perhaps there's some course that you're taking, or you're doing research of some kind. We have the Seven of Swords coming up in your present, and the Six of Swords. Okay, and the Hermit. Well, this is a really different tone right here. This is about moving away from past deception. It could be moving away from just self-deception, for that matter. Going within and taking stock, reflecting on the events of your life. We have the Moon card. Wow, this is really feeling like a full moon reading, that's for sure. The Ace of Wands and the Judgment card. Wow. So you have some choices, things that are coming up to be addressed once again, and this seems to be pointing at fears and some level of confidence I'm getting, illusory thinking, all of those things. And this needs to be cleared away for you to be able to step into a brand new beginning. So let's clarify. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. Let's see what that's about. This could be a younger earth sign. Could be a younger earth sign here. Judgment card once again. Okay, I guess I'm going to take those. Oh, there's so many. Yeah. These readings would go on forever if I took giant swaths of it right there. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Judgment card that are clarifying the Page of Pentacles in your recent past. This is something that has come up again and again. There's anxiety all over this. I get the sense that the anxiety is coming from you feeling like you don't know enough, that you're not ready, you haven't reached enough information, or you're not ready. And the Judgment card is asking for reconciliation of some kind. Someone from the past could be coming up, and it may just really shake you down, like just the feeling of it, you don't really want to deal with it. It could be that you've received a message with an indicator that someone's coming. There could be someone in your midst in this past scenario who took advantage of you, or you them. Perhaps it can be vice versa, and that is what brings up the anxiety, because this kind of thing was they took advantage of you, were deceptive. I see the Seven of Swords here as well, so it seems to be still active. So let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles for the air signs. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So we have the Two of Cups, which landed in the reverse, and the Page of Cups to clarify the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles are all things family. This isn't about generational wealth, that kind of a thing. And the Two of Cups in reverse is a separation of that, of a loving connection, of harmony and balance. A harmonious and balanced relationship, I should say. This is a love connection, absolutely. And it seems that it affected not just your love life, but perhaps a family situation as well. We have the King of Swords, signaling there could have been some kind of legal case around this, or at the very least you were trying to seeking to use your rational thinking to move through this time. You have the Nine of Cups coming up here. Wow, okay. Just going to put all those over here. Just taking a look at that. Yeah, the Hierophant coming up. And one more for the Nine of Cups for the air signs, please. So the Ten of Pentacles again, and the Hanged Man, clarifying the Nine of Cups. I feel like your wish fulfillment was put on hold because of the loss of this connection. The something to do with your family members. It has something to do with I feel like there's stability here, but the relationships piece has gone away. You still have stability, but your wish fulfillment isn't full because you don't have this foundational, generational family underneath you like you used to. But the monetary side seems to be okay. You're just not in a great spot emotionally. I think you're kind of bored with the status quo because of the lack of relationship. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. The Moon card and the Seven of Wands are clarifying the Seven of Swords. Some defensive behavior, some fears that this may happen again. There's a lot of illusion around this, and it's just left you in this place of resistance and defense, and you're holding your own. That's fine, but you don't feel, there's fear here. There's fear of it repeating. Yeah, and anxiety. Absolutely. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is talking about that this cycle that you're in currently, this is in your present position, is changing. And the Six of Swords, which we're about to clarify, is another signal that this is, you're going to choose to move away from this illusory thinking, this fear of repeat. I just keep getting that. Kind of fear of repeat. You need to move through this and process it, though, because otherwise, love and abundance don't come your way if you're holding on to a negative past. So let's clarify the Six of Swords for the air signs. Clarifying the Six of Swords. This is the King of Wands and the Nine of Swords to clarify the Six of Swords. Whoops. There we go. Whoops. Where'd it go? There we go. moving away from potentially a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sag. The players we have on the board so far are any water sign, of course, earth sign. We have Aries, Pisces, another fire sign. Yeah, a lot of fire on this board. You have the moon twice. Cancer. So, and Virgo. There's the other one. That's what's so far. So this King of Wands, someone who could be an entrepreneur, successful visionary, very confident in their path. You're overthinking this, and you haven't been able to not have anxiety rise around this person. This could be you, but I feel like it's the other person, and or whoever is representative of this kind of a person. And there's a lot of anxiety around that, but you're right in the middle of your reading. The Six of Swords is talking about moving away from fears and apprehension, anxiety around a situation, around a person, and even how your own personal fears affect you. You're moving into calmer waters about that. You have, you're putting something into action here that is serving you really well. And part of that could be this Hermit that we're about to clarify, because going within and listening to your internal guidance is the key, absolute key to transmuting these feelings of self-doubt, fear of things happening again, fear of deception that's going to come at you again, that kind of thing. So the Hermit card, clarifying the Hermit card for the air signs, please. One more for the fire signs, please. Or sorry, I said the fire signs. There we go. I was looking at wands right there. Clarifying the Hermit for the air signs. Okay, right there. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords and the Lover's card to clarify the Hermit. The presence of the Lover's card, that's a card of Gemini, by the way. There seems to be a blocking of new love. And I think that that's what the fruit of doing the work, by going within and discovering what your fears are, what you're dragging along with you from the past, all of those things, they're blocking you. And I feel like you're recognizing that, and there's a choice here. Both of these cards are talking about choice as well. So there's a choice here to move away from this, but to move toward something else or someone else is what I'm seeing here. There's the other card of moving away, the Eight of Cups. So clearly you're on a great path of moving away with and moving toward your wish fulfillment. Let's clarify the moon in your near future. With the Fool card present here, I have to stop here and point out the Fool card here. The Fool card being, it is a card of Aries. It has a lot of will to just be daring and courageous and push past whatever it is. Just leave a lot of stuff behind. You're traveling light when you're with the Fool card. So maybe you've already made a shift that is being supported by the people around you. And I think you understand that it's a sure thing. I think you're keeping it to yourself, though. I think whatever move you're going to make to release the weight of the past and move forward in a light way, I think that's something that you're just keeping to yourself at this point. I think you're kind of mapping out a plan. The moon, clarifying the moon. Moon is clarified by the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands. So the moon here, again, amplifying the feeling of fears, the self-doubt, the illusions. It's also a card of intuitive guidance. You know, there's a lot of things in the shadow, and you could be doing shadow work. There's a lot of things in the shadow that are revealed on a really subtle level, that are answers to the way forward, to the path out of the defensiveness. And I think you've been working on yourself for a long, long time. You've been working on yourself for a long time, and it's yielding results. It's absolutely yielding results. You have success here. It's brought you to this place right here, to the Fool, to the consideration of what you need to do to move cleanly into on a new path, fearlessly moving forward. Ace of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Wands for the air signs. That's a lot. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to take them. All right, so we have the Justice card, the Queen of Wands. Wow, even more than I expected. Oh, you have a lot here. Okay, I'll take them in sections here. So this new beginning, representative of the Ace of Wands, is loaded with all kinds of goodness. So we have the Strength card, we have the Empress card, we have the Hierophant, and the Six of Cups. Let me put these in a specific order here. We have the Justice card, the Queen of Wands, and the yeah, I already mentioned the Six of Cups. There we go. Whoa, sorry. Little faux pas there. This is all clarifying, again, the Ace of Wands. So this brand new beginning is strengthening you. It is, you're taking care of yourself. This new path, you're focused on taking care of yourself, and with it comes spiritual fulfillment. There may be someone who could be a fire sign. You now have the King and the Queen of Wands on the board, and the Queen could represent the person from the past. There could be a mending and a balancing out of that situation. All this time, all the fear and trepidation that you've had around this person or this situation, I feel it's a person, a loss of a relationship and a connection, all of that in the near future is going to balance itself out reasonably successfully, I feel. There's going to be a balancing of the scales with that, perhaps a conversation, although I don't have a communication card out here at this time. Let me just make sure here. But I feel like the inner work that you've done is really going to set you up for any future communication or being in the presence of this person. I think it's really setting you up because it's built in self-confidence. It's allowed you to feel more confident and stand on your own. It's kind of washing away the effects of whatever it was that affected you so deeply, and bringing you into spiritual alignment and strength, feeling at ease with yourself, feeling comfortable with yourself and who you are and where things are at this time, leaving all this stuff behind. So yeah, that's indicative of a lot of really heavy thoughts over a long period of time, and it could all be justified, but now we're in the near future, we're putting that down. I see that really clearly, and it's going to allow for you to embrace a new relationship as well. Okay, so the Judgment card is clarified by the Magician, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Another indication here of a brand new start for you. You have the Ace of Wands twice. You are set on a new path because of the work you've done. You've manifested this. Your feelings of not enoughness, all that kind of thing, I strongly feel like they are going away. There could be a subtle feeling, like even monetarily, if you're opening up a new business or you're starting something, and I kind of feel like it's career-driven, promotion, related to stability, that you still feel a sense of lack in that, but it's such a powerful way to finish the readings. I think what's happening with this sense of lack is that's the one piece let me just fix that. That's the one piece that has to come up to be addressed at this time, or in the near future. You'll still need to address that subtle little piece. There's so many things that are changing for the better, and you have many more tools for all the work you've done. But that one piece about the worthiness, or the this could be a worthiness of monetary concerns, or just not enough to uphold in a relationship because of your past. I think that's going to come up to get readdressed. That's a one missing link there, is what I see. And there's the balance that I ultimately think that you're reaching for. So to finish off the reading, air sign, we're going to move to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck and see what messages come up here for you. There we go. That was fast. So we have Yin and Serendipity. These are two cards about, of course, serendipity being what it is. Look for the signals, look for the cues from your environment, and be receptive to that. And serendipity will drop opportunity and answers into your world. That's clearly what I'm seeing here. I will just read just the first little part of the caption, this snippet. We'll start with that first, the Yin. Oops, where are you? Okay. Yin is, there we go. Okay. Yin is the feminine principle of receptivity, yes. Letting someone else make the first move, gathering information, and taking in cues. The art of conscious allowing. The taking in cues, that falls right in the hands of the serendipity. I think this is a double confirmation here of serendipity, to watch for cues and remain open and receptive. 18. That breaks down to a 9. Okay. Serendipity. This is opportunity aligned with readiness. Readiness, that's being the key there. The awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. So this is really about staying open and being receptive. You've done a lot of work on yourself. I can see that clearly. And there's going to be signals and signs. Remain open for that. Remain receptive for those. Look for those signals coming in small ways, or big ways perhaps, but just things that are lining up. Notice it, trust it, and move in that direction. So I hope that's helpful, air signs. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, a share, or subscribe. That really helps the channel. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Enjoy the full moon in Scorpio. Okay, take care. Bye.